Neverthere is a narrative-driven tabletop role-playing game podcast. For this season, we're using the Dungeons & Dragons 5e rules. Kinda. Sometimes the language on this podcast can get a little spicy, but if that doesn't bother you, my name is Will, and I play Six.
I'm Bruce, and I'm the voice of Archie.
I'm Frazier, and I play Margbark Smoth.
My name is Emily, and I'm the voice of Osiris T-Sun.
And I'm your game master, Tanner, and this is what happened on the last episode of Netherrealm, the Neverthere.
There I was, underground alone. I think Archie, Margbark, and Osiris were using the scientific method to figure out how to get to me, because I can't imagine that they'd be in the Green Hollow Caves for so long with no solution. In the meantime, I explored more of this place and met a timid prisoner. His name was Eric. After a little convincing, he told me about the Hadley operation here. I made my way up to the main building and announced to Elliot Maxwell Hadley that there was a problem with their wood. And oddly enough, alarms sounded, making my plan even more convincing. When I made my way outside, I saw Margbark blasting through the air with pulses of his purple magic. But sadly, I was captured. What a predicament. Is that Archie yelling something about the Black Wolves? Uh-oh. They're in trouble now.
Hey everyone, unlike normal, I'd like to not start this off with all the dumb jokes and stupid stuff that we do because we have a situation here. The situation is that we are underground, far away from where we were last time. We are in some place where people are doing labor, lots of it, and seem to be in poor conditions. There are guards everywhere marked with the insignia of the White Wolf. And there is a Hadley and Sons sign in the center of this place on the primary building. We have run into a situation where most of the group is towards the center of this location on the lowest level of this multi-tiered underground town. And guards are quickly approaching. They are all well armored, and mostly in steel plate. There are a large number of them that you can see coming for you. The only person that isn't currently here is Six, who has been captured by the guards. You all don't know that yet. What you do know is a couple different things. One, shit's about to go down. Two, that Archie will not stop in this situation. Margbark, you at least have an inkling or a pretty decent understanding why. Well, I can't remember at this point how much you might know about that situation. Six, you kind of get the gist, but since you're nowhere nearby, it is not something you communicate. Before Margbark cast the darkness that surrounds you, that was the situation that you all took in. You hear the stomping metallic shoes of the soldiers quickly approaching you. There is someone that shouts nearby to surround them. And then Archie busts out of the darkness, feral and ready to go, and I need everyone to roll initiative, including Six.
Oh boy. Okay. So in-game, Tanner, Six did recognize that his friends were here.
Yes, you knew that they were there.
From last time. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
We don't know that you're here.
You don't know. Yeah, they don't know where you are.
Y'all haven't seen. You would assume that I'm here. I would guess, but you haven't seen me yet.
But we did notice the large amount of commotion going on around Six. Yes.
Yeah, but you knew that there was a commotion going on somewhere, but you didn't know that it was. I mean, you could make some assumptions. Okay. what we are going to do, there are so many armored combatants here ready to come down and attempt to, arrest or murder you. It would be murdering. You've come into their place and are causing trouble. They assume. So I'm going to roll through them by their brigades. We are going to do attacks. We're going through rounds. This is a deadly, deadly combat. I am saying that out front. Things are very bad. So we're rolling into this. What is everyone's initiative?
11.
I guess I should just go ahead and ask around. All right, Archie, what's your initiative?
21.
Very
Dope.
nice. Okay.
Thematic.
Margbark?
11.
11. All right. Osiris?
9.
6.
Also 9.
All right. What is both of your dexterity modifiers?
0.
Okay. Osiris?
+3.
All right. Osiris goes first.
So Osiris goes first, yep.
Okay. What you are all currently fighting are some well-commanded, highly plate armored, basically knights in this situation. You can tell most of them have either long swords, great swords, heavy crossbows. They are under strict leadership. One thing, can everyone give me, actually, Archie, as you're busting out of this, what is your passive perception, please?
17.
You do notice another familiar insignia on basically like this piece of cloth that comes down from their belt on their right hips. It is the insignia of the Blackhold Collective. So these are dual groups. Apparently the highest bidder right now, the Hadleys. So
I've already killed a battalion of them once.
all right. 6, you notice this too on the commander, the guy that actually didn't have the helmet with the scars on his face and the slick back hair. He does have that insignia as well and a sign of rank on there. Depending on what your knowledge is of rank, we can come around on your turn and I can tell you more information about that. The first up to move is the first set of soldier knights. They are going to rush forward. A group of 3 of them just clanging in their steel plate. They are going to come up to you, Archie, and they're going to attempt to hit you. Each of them with greatsword. 7 on dice, 15, 18. So that is going to be a 23, a 20, and a 12 to hit, Archie.
The first 2 hit.
Okay, cool. So those are 2 great sword attacks that come down on you. You're going to take for 7 damage. I believe you're already raged, so half of that. That's slashing. Each of them have multi-attack. They're going to do another swing of their great swords. The first 2 that connect with you, they follow through with all their might and attempt to slash you once again. All of them are going to miss as you readjust yourselves, seeing how their fighting stances how they move in battle, so you're able to prepare yourself for a second attack. That will end the first group's turn. What you guys see on the other side of the stairs coming down, the multi-tiered stairs that have been hewn into the stone, are 2 more groups that are going to start moving down towards you. But now we are the first up in y'all's order, so it's going to be Archie. What do? You have busted out of this magical darkness set by Margbark. Your other 2 teammates that are nearby are behind you, enshrouded. What do you do?
I'm going to swing at the closest thing covered in white armor that I can.
Okay, cool. So basically how these guys are going to work is they are grouped up in 3s. You're going to hit a pool of health. So you can aim at this first set that is closest to you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to reckless attack as well.
All right.
Yeah, 24 to hit for the first one.
Oh, yeah, that certainly hits. Just so we can make combat quicker, everyone keep me on this. They have 18 AC, these groups do. Our current turn order is Group 1, Archie Margbark, Group 2, Osiris 6, Group 3.
Both my attacks are above, 22, so...
2 of your attacks, you're not doing natural weapons, you're using your great axe?
Yep.
Okay. You connect with your swings, your great axe. Go ahead and roll that damage. You're able to, you understand how this kind of armor works. Sometimes you had to deal with guards that were this well armored, so you are prepared in your rage to strike true. Roll that damage for me.
31 damage.
Ooh, very nice.
Jesus.
Good
All right.
Lord.
Like I said, you're
I
able to
maxed.
find perks
One of my
for those
D12s
X's.
was a max.
Because this is so much damage, I want you to illustrate how you're hitting these guys. In your rage, this is your first out attack as you notice all this Hadley bullshit around.
Oh, yeah. So, like, as these guys are swinging, I'm looking for basically the gaps in their armor of the most lethal spots. Aiming for under the armpits or the neck if I got it, and I'm just tearing into that like a frickin' tree.
Nice.
Like a lumberjack into a tree.
You said 30, 38, 36? What'd you say?
31.
31? Okay.
Does Archie have his is he got a wolf maul right now?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
He's
Okay.
like, I don't know if it's like elongated, but there's definitely it's definitely looking like some doggy.
It ain't a human mouth, is all we
he's
say.
definitely scaring somebody, probably.
Nice. All right. It is now your turn, Margbark. How long does your darkness last?
1A.
One.
One.
One action. That's
duration.
casting
That's
time.
all.
Just 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay.
1A.
I saw time there. I was like, oh shit. Oh,
10
duration.
minutes.
Yeah.
That is
Concentration.
60
It
That
says
is 60 rounds of combat.
CONC, which I assume
Conk.
stands for conch shell.
Yes.
10 minutes.
Cool. 60 rounds of combat, so you can hold this up.
But do I have to concentrate specifically on that?
So every time you throw off any other spell, which includes your cantrips, you're going to have to... oh shit. If you want to keep darkness up and you do any other spell, it's going to make darkness go down. I'm going to double check on that real quick.
Yeah, I don't think you can cast spells while you're in concentration for one.
I don't think so either. Casting another spell that requires concentration is when it comes off. Okay. So it's taking damage, being incapacitated, or casting another spell that requires concentration. You can't concentrate on two spells at once. So you can cast other spells, but you just can't cast one that requires concentration. So there you
just
go.
yeet Eldritch Blast from your ball
Nice.
of darkness.
Yes.
So what I'm gonna say is, so I guess based on all the commotion going on outside and the damage that Archie has just done and all the clanging and banging, I can hear some shit in the direction more or less where Archie is fighting.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna hurl 2 Eldritch Blasts right in that general direction there.
You're going to do so at disadvantage. You're going to do
course.
so at disadvantage for both of them because you can't
But
see.
of course.
Nat
But
1,
of
you hit Archie.
course.
Good rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure. All right. Emily just
I need
imposes
good
rules. A good
rolls
roll.
today, you
That
guys.
one,
I
you
need
hit
good
Archie.
Emily,
Yeah.
stop it. He's got to roll 4 dice. If one of those is a 1, you
No,
just...
I've only got to roll one.
Do you not have the dual
it's
wielding
2
Eldritch
beams. It's
Blast?
2 beams. Wait, no,
Oh.
hold on. Each D10 to damage is 2 separate beams requiring separate rolls. But as I understand it, you only roll 1 hit die. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
So
do it.
like,
Sure.
that's I
Yeah.
think
I
so.
agree.
Let me
I
find
agree.
out real quick.
So you roll
all right, I'm
twice.
rolling anyway. Oh, that's a 14 plus 7, 21.
Disadvantage.
At
Disadvantage.
Oh, a disadvantage. God damn. Okay. That's a 10 plus 7, 17.
Hey.
17
Hey.
does not hit.
Doesn't hit,
Archie. Yep, Archie, you can see these Eldritch Blasts come out of the magical darkness and scatter on walls on either side of you in front. Some of these armored knights move out of the way of these, and they are now aware that there is a caster that can shoot ranged attacks inside the darkness.
Okay, so make a separate attack roll for each beam for future reference.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you
that's
would have
what-
had to roll 4 times.
Oh, so I do actually have to roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll the second one and see if you hit.
All right.
Thank you, Bruce.
No problemo.
Oh, that's a 9 and
Nope.
and 18, of course. So okay, don't hit. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. Again, both of them miss. So that brings us on to the second group. Archie, over to your left, you can see this other group of 3 knights come down from these stairs towards you. The one within this group shouts out an order to the others. One that you really can't make out from this distance, especially within your rage. He basically gives an order to someone else in his group. They come forward and all The other two that didn't issue a command attempt to hit you. All right, so that's going to be a 13, which does not hit. The second one is a 21, which does. So this one with a great sword will attempt to do some major damage to you. You will take potentially 8 slashing damage, halved. They will both attempt to multi-attack, so they'll swing the great sword back. The same one that missed the first time also misses the second time, skittering their great sword against the floor. As you move out the way, you can see the sparks from the blade and the stone. The second one gets an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
You don't have tail active, do you, for reaction?
No, that's why I wolf him.
Yep. Yeah, the maul. Yep.
That is 9 slashing damage as it connects with you. All right. You within your rage are able to keep it up because of the damage that you were taking. You could tell that this group of knights, unlike some of the other people that you have fought before, are very well organized, very ready, very what
effective.
You could come to expect. Yeah.
And also very dead
right.
here in about 3 rounds.
Okay. All right. Next up in turn order is going to be Osiris. You are currently in magical darkness. You can hear all the commotion outside. The only thing that you have seen in the past few seconds are the 2 bolts of purple energy kind of barely illuminating in this magical darkness as they disappear outwards.
So let me ask you a question. Shit, hold on.
No questions,
Okay.
only bonk. I'm kidding.
So I forgot about. Let me do this first. Okay, so Tanner, how many groups of people did you say there were? Did you say there was 3 groups of 3 or a
You don't
fuck
know.
ton of? Okay. Shit.
Do I know?
Archie knows, yes.
Okay. All right.
Archie knows there are 3 groups of 3.
How many seconds of words do I get?
6.
Oh, I still have this bubbler on my head, don't I?
It's in your nose.
Or like in my nose, my nose. Archie, how many are there?
Hey!
Ah! Fuck! I was hoping like a whole lot or something. Fuck. Okay. I'm going to.
I said 3. It's just whether or not it's understandable.
The more I think about what Archie just did, makes it funnier.
Okay. I'm going to burst out of this cloud of smoke and see if I can find a group of these bad guys, preferably away from Archie, in a range of hopefully 20-foot cube.
Over to the right, up the last side of stone stairs leading upwards, is one group that has not reached Archie yet. One group
Okay.
of 3 knights.
Are they 20 feet away from Archie at least?
At least, yes. They
Okay.
are about 30 feet.
I would like to cast this thing that I'm very excited to cast. It is a level 3 spell. It's Erupting Earth. I choose a point on the ground that I can see in a 20-foot cube. Each creature that's in the area must make a dex saving throw, and if they fail, they take 3d12 damage, or half as much if they succeed.
Very
Dang.
nice. All right. So you unleash this magical spell as Earth erupts beneath these knights. What do they need to do?
Kapoosh! Make a dex saving throw.
Make a dex saving throw. All right. The 3
Which
of
they
them
do at
that.
disadvantage because they're in plate armor.
Oh.
I
That's
only
his
No,
choice.
kept
that's stealth.
That's
Wait. Dex saving throw for plate armor?
stealth and dex saving throws, yeah.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was just stealth.
It might be.
Let's
I
double
could be
check
wrong.
on that, because if
'Cause
that's
that could
it,
be,
then I'm going to run with it.
This is why I'm glad we got Bruce.
Bruce is the walking encyclopedia.
I could be wrong because that is it could be my 3.5 knowledge blending into. So
Yep, just stealth.
oh, that's
Okay.
good. Okay, cool.
All right.
Dang it.
It was a lot worse if you were in heavy armor in 3.5. So
What's the save?
What is it? Oh, spell save DC 14.
Okay. They all did that higher on the dice.
Okay, well, they take half of my damage.
Okay, cool.
Let me roll
Now-
for that.
what I want you to notice about this particular group is that one in the back, the third one in the back, seems to have been very prepared for whatever attack is coming forward and bolstered themselves, placing their feet down strong. They will still take damage from this, but they seem to be very, very capable.
Oh, shit. Okay. Let me roll for that big boy damage. 14 plus 6 is 20, so they all take 10 damage. If they succeed.
Excellent.
Nice. That's a good spell.
You know, technically,
And
you just
you
did
know
as
what?
much damage as I did, even if they fail.
Yep.
As my bonus action, I'm
True.
just gonna go ahead and pull out my didgeridoo and cast Shillelagh.
All right, you said it was 10 damage to each of them?
10 damage if they succeed, yes.
Excellent. All right. Cool. Okay, you take out your didgeridoo and you do what?
I cast Shillelagh, ready for my next
She
attack.
now has a bonk stick.
Heck yeah.
I have
All
a
right,
bonk stick.
She got big bonk.
Cool. All right.
Insert didgeridoo noise.
Badonka bonk.
Aw. Anytime they get bonked, it just goes aw.
All right. The scene follows the camera back behind over Archie's shoulder, up past the knights that are coming down the stairs, past the other groups that are now encroaching, coming down the pathway, and we finally make ourselves back up to where the commotion is, and 6 is currently pinned down. They are cuffing you, this group of knights, with this commander, this steeled, prepared man who is issuing commands all over the place. So what do you do, 6, in this instance?
Have they cuffed me yet?
Shit, where did we end with that? They are, we'll go ahead and say,
We were walking back. We were already walking back, so I don't know if they would have cuffed me or what.
so here's what we're saying. In this instance, they are marching you back towards the main building. And the commanding officer up front says, "Go ahead and put the cuffs on him." And one of the knights comes up behind you, and he is messing with manacles behind you.
Okay. All right. So, let me see. Okay, that's an action. I just wanted to check a couple of things before I do what I'm going to do. So, I've got how many people with, how close is everybody to me? They're all coming to me?
You are going to have the main guard up front, 2 guards on either side, and 1 in the back. So a
And-
total
and-
of 6.
Are all of them within 20 feet?
Hurry,
All of
6.
them are
Use your
within 5
self-destruct
feet.
button.
Oh, all of them. Okay, yeah. All right, so I hit my self-destruct button. Okay, no, I'm just kidding.
Roll for self-destruct button.
Oh,
No.
shit.
On a natural 20, you get a self-destruct button. On a 1, you self-destruct, and no one else gets hurt.
Well, it was really close to one of those. I had a 19 on
Oh,
dice.
okay.
So, I don't, boom. It might be useful later. I don't know. I'm going to cast a little spell called Calm Emotions. They need to do a charisma saving throw.
Ooh, all right. Okay.
Everybody within 20 feet of me must do a charisma saving throw. Your DC is 14.
Okay.
Hey, guys,
Interesting.
let's not fight about this.
Let's
All
just
right.
talk it out.
Uh,
A Jedi mind tricked them.
That's basically
You do
what
not
it
want to
is.
capture me.
Yeah.
You're actually really chill, bro.
17, 16,
Capture what? Do not me.
18 plus
You?
2. Everyone passes but 1. I am going to roll a d6 to figure out which one that is. All right. 1 is the man, the guard captain in front of you. 2 and 3 are the 2 knights to your left. 4 and 5 are to your right. 6 is behind you.
Okay.
2. So one of the ones on your left seems to have been soothed. Basically, what did you say?
It's calm emotions, and what happens is I can choose a couple of effects. The one that I'm going to choose is they are no longer hostile to me. That one is no longer hostile to me. He is indifferent. He has no reason to. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So 5 of these guys still doing what they're doing. The guy in the back seems to be having some difficulty with the manacles. The guard captain Do they notice a spell has been cast?
What's the components?
Is it verbal? Yeah, what are the components? Verbal, semantic?
It's verbal semantic, yeah. So I would think they would know, yeah, spell's
Okay.
been cast.
All right. So the one guy's, you kind of see him loosen up. Seems to be holding you with not as much of a regard as he was before. The captain up front looks back at you. Halt! Focuses on you. Now, you are in a bad predicament. And you're casting spells here. So this is actually taking a lot longer than one turn. We're going to go ahead and move back over into the next turn order unless you can do anything else.
Yeah, I'm going to say, but I'm a slippery motherfucker. I'm going to go like this and try to run away towards my friends.
What?
Okay.
And by
So-
go like this, I'm going to try to throw them off of me real quick and then. Yeah, just
Okay,
Look what I can do.
Was calm emotions an action? Or was it a bonus action? Okay,
It's an action.
then you can prepare yourself to do that. But you cannot do that this round.
Okay, okay. That sounds good.
Okay.
I will prepare myself.
All right. Okay, we are back down to the last group that had the earth moved beneath them. They will all come over towards Archie and begin their attack with their great swords as well. What you notice as they're setting their things up are other groups setting themselves up higher and all bringing out heavy crossbows. I guess Archie
damn.
and Osiris.
Not me, though.
That is a 14, 20, 18. So 2 hit.
3 hit.
14?
Tygo's the attacker. Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right. Okay. That is 35 slashing damage.
Woo! A lot of damage.
Ouch.
That's a lot of damage.
All right. Of course, halved. But that was their first attack. Their second attack begins. 2 11s and a 23. So only one manages to get the second hit in. 7 slashing damage. So again, these people are prepared. The one that got that second hit in seems to be the one that was a bit of a higher caliber when it came to resisting Osiris's spell. How you looking, Archie?
I'm alive.
Okay. All right. I get no indication. I will continue. We are back up to the top of the order. Before we move in on that, like I said, other groups are moving forward of these armored knights that are preparing with their heavy crossbows. They are setting up and will enter the turn next time. That will add 1 heavy crossbowman to each group. So here we go. Next turn is group in the middle. The first ones that came and attacked Archie. 3 of them are going to attack with greatswords again. 2 of them miss. 1 hits with their first attack. Potentially 10 damage, half to 5.
Yeah, that'll drop me.
Okay. Osiris, you see Archie go down with one of these attacks. As he does, the remaining action that these guys have for their multi-attack, they instead go down and pick him up, and you can see them starting to move off with Archie. The other 2 groups are still very prepared. Their crossbowman that had just joined this group up higher is going to shoot at you, Osiris. That is going to be an 11 to hit, which misses. So this heavy crossbow, you can hear the swang of it as this bolt speeds by you and scatters on the stone floor. Which moves us over to Archie. Archie, these guys are keeping you alive. What I'm going to ask for in terms of your death saving throw are to see if you can regain some consciousness. Now, because of the circumstances that we are in and the absolute anger that you feel towards these people, I will let you roll each of these with advantage. And if you get back up, you can re-enter rage and re-enter combat. So give me your first roll, please. Just have to beat a 10.
I'm rolling it with advantage.
With advantage. Again, you'll have to do 3 of these, but on each of your turns, but this is what we're starting with.
That's a 18 on the
Excellent.
dice.
Okay. So your first one was a success. All right. Margbark, you could clearly hear the damaging effects outside. You don't know exactly what happened because you were still in the darkness. What do you do?
Man, I feel like I have no choice, but I got to get rid of this darkness. I don't want to because it's my cover, but also I feel like I can't reliably damage anything with it up. So yeah, Margbark says, "Oh God, I can't see shit in here," and I drop the darkness and immediately Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Which group are you going for? You have a group on the left and group in the middle. You also have a third group, the ones that are currently going back up the stairs on the right side. So you can hit any of them. The third group you can see are dragging Archie, and you can see blood in a stream as they're dragging him away.
Yeah, the group dragging Archie really catches my attention, and I feel like I need to try to help him, so I'm going to try to blast it, whoever's got their hands on him.
Okay. Go ahead and make those attack. This will determine whether or not their attentions is redrawn over to you. So how'd you do?
The first one was a 2 plus 7.
All right.
Plus 7.
9. It misses as they go by.
Is a 9 plus 7.
9 plus 7 is 16. The second one, you can actually tell now that you're out of the magical darkness that your aim on that first one, not great. You weren't quite ready for it. The second one you sent off, it actually nicks barely off one of the pauldrons of one of these knights, kind of getting their attention, but they keep on with their task, moving Archie off of the battlefield. It does not hit.
Garbage.
All right. Do you stay in your position? Do you decide to move somewhere else? You can now see the heavy crossbowmen that are setting up. There are some stone embankments nearby that could give you maybe at least quarter cover. If you really tried to find some, you might be able to find some half cover.
Yeah, from here, looking at the crossbowmen, I'm going to try to hop over somewhere and maybe grab half cover if at all possible.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, you look around the battlefield real quick, and over to the right, you can see this stone rough outcropping, someplace that was hewn pretty early on in this place. You move over to it. It will provide half cover for you.
Nice.
All right. The second group, the group on the left, their heavy crossbowman has joined them from up high. They are preparing to attack. Osiris, you are number one easiest to go for here on this battlefield. So they march down towards you. All three of them with their first greatsword attack. That is a miss, and a hit. One of them connects with their greatsword, slashing you in your side, cutting your very nice robes. I'm sorry.
My robes.
I'm not. That is going to be 10 damage.
No peace.
That's from their first attack. All of them try and follow through with their momentum and hit with their second attack. 2 misses and a hit again.
Osiris got to be thinking like, what the fuck did I get myself into?
That is another
really
10 damage as you have that thought.
Jump in the water and swim away.
You could do that.
Osiris looking a little hurt.
Yeah, at this point, you would take 3 attacks of opportunity, however. All right. That will end their turn as they surround you. No one is currently barking down orders to capture you. They think they're pretty much in a good position to do whatever they want with how many people they have here. Osiris, it is now your turn.
I just got beat the fuck up, and I don't know how to feel about it. Yikes. Wow.
He did warn this could be a tough battle.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do, because one more hit and I'm down. Okay. Osiris is going to try her best to say as much as she can in 6 seconds. And she's going to start with throwing her hand up in like a please stop motion and go, why are we fighting anyway? What is happening? I feel like that's it. That's all I can say.
Roll persuasion. To see if you can even break through with one of them. It's going to be tough.
I want to roll off the table. 14 plus 1 is a 15.
He bonks you.
No. You can see through the grills of their helmets. All of these men very focused on you. None of them look swayed. One steps forward and says, "Kneel."
Okay.
All right.
I kneel.
Okay. You get
I'm at
down
2
on
health. Don't
right.
kill me. Please don't kill me.
You get down on your knees, and they prepare to pick you up and take you off on the next turn. All right. 6. We're back to you. You are surrounded. One person in this group is not hostile.
Dope. Okay. So, I got this fun thing. So, before I do that thing, I'm going to use thaumaturgy.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to center it on the guard captain.
Okay.
I want to center it. Okay, I want to center it. I want to center it directly to the side that is not towards where my friends are, that I presume that I can see kind of what's going on. How far away are they?
Your friends?
Yeah.
What's your passive perception? I mean, you look
I've
around.
seen them. I've seen old
Yeah, I mean,
purple bolts. I guess that's the first thing.
You're tiers away, right? Like, you are not what you
not
would
close.
consider close. Yeah.
Yeah, stop crying, 6.
Yeah. As you kind of formulate this, this guy with the manacles is going to roll to see if he can cuff you this time. Okay. I've got my roll. I want to know what you're doing.
I give up. I put my hands behind my back.
You're not doing thaumaturgy?
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to say,
Guys, they've captured me. I think it's time to see what they demand.
Okay. You're using thaumaturgy to say this loudly.
yes, and then I put my hands behind my back. I know when I'm beat. Let's hear you out. I didn't want to be here either.
us.
All right. So you relinquishing
Archie
this. You relinquishing, your control of the situation that you didn't have to begin with. This guy
I was about to
easily
say, what
cuffs
control?
them. Yeah, this guy easily cuffs the monocles on you now because you are not resisting. No one regards you except for the one guy who's feeling, middle of the road about the situation now, and he's like, "Yeah, cool, all right." Okay, then we will move down to group 3. Who, seeing Osiris kneel and being captured by the other group, they will attempt to come over to you, Margbark. They are close enough to make it over to you.
Lame.
This sucks.
Even with my half cover?
Oh yeah, half cover doesn't matter with melee attacks. All right,
They can't see me. I'm half covered.
The 15 guys can touch me with their half cover.
2 of them.
You can't see my legs, though.
2 of them, one of them comes around, he's like, "Where'd he go?" "Oh, he's right fucking there." 2 of them miss, however, because they're like, "Oh shit, you sure? Is that a rock?" One of them does connect. That is going to be 7 damage for that attack. All 3 of them will come down with their second swing. This time, only one of the great swords misses. When he swings down, you're able to move out of the way, and he connects his sword with the stones, carved out cropping behind you, and it just drags down on it, blunting the blade. The other two, like I say, do connect. That was the result of a natural 1, by the way.
Nice.
Even the Black Hole Collective fails sometimes.
Yeah. 18 is the damage you'll take from that.
Ouch.
All right. So these great swords do connect with you, other than the one that fumbled with it. These swords are well sharpened and well made. Standard issue certainly works. We will go back to the top of the order. This is going to be the group that is taking Archie away. They will continue to march along. They will tap as they make it to the top of the stairs. They will tap their heavy crossbowman on the shoulder, and he will stay in position, basically trying to look down and take a shot at you, Archie. Half cover. All right, nice.
At me.
Wait,
Yeah, Archie's
sorry,
a downed Archie?
thank you. Oh, sorry, thank you.
Yeah, they're
And they
executing
could.
me.
Yeah. No, sorry. He is going to shoot down at you, Margbark. Thank you for correcting me. My bad. I am not infallible. But this guy...
we know.
This guy is also not infallible, because with your half cover and these guys attacking you, he misses. He is unable to get a clean shot on you. All right.
Uh-huh.
Wow, what
Archie.
a nerd.
Oh, man. He just leveled up from bullying. Archie, give me that death save, please.
11.
Was that at advantage?
Oh, right.
Because maybe you get a nat 20.
11.
If he gets it. Okay. All right. Yep, that's the second pass. All right. One more and you're back up. Okay. Margbark, you are surrounded by these three. There's a stone outcropping to your other side. What do you do?
So I just had a big ouchie, and I don't want any more. So what I'm going to do is cast... I'm going to cast invisibility on myself. Could I hear 6 just now?
You did.
When he thaumaturgied his... Okay.
100%.
My ears perk up immediately. My long pointy ears, ping, that you can see them kind of, oh, what the fuck? I heard him. And I cast invisibility and disappear, and I'm going to use whatever movement I have to try and slink off in that direction.
Okay. There are a couple of things about invisibility that I need to check on.
Concentration, 1 hour.
Yep.
Is it like the Harry Potter invisibility cloak?
Yes, everything I'm carrying also turns invisible.
Yeah. So, you have gone invisible. They know your approximate location. So if you're going to try and get the hell out of here, you can.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm
headed toward where I heard 6's voice.
Okay. As you move out of that direction, they do have very good battle sense, and they do still hear footsteps. You are not, you still emit sounds. They're going to attack for opportunity, but it is going to be a
I can't
disadvantage.
roll sleight of hand or something to be shutting the fuck up.
I
Can't.
Yeah, all
Can't
right,
roll
go ahead.
stealth?
Or stealth?
Well, I mean, what am I going to
How about
pose extra? No,
How about
it's not going to work.
Throw a rock that way. Go that way.
I intimidate them.
Intimidate them into not hearing my
One was-
You
footsteps.
don't see me.
One was a nat 20.
Bitch,
One
you
was
can't
a
hear me.
12, so it's a 17.
You heard what, motherfucker? Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I
no.
thought.
Nothing, sir.
Okay. I'm rolling very well tonight.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to roll stealth.
I thought
No,
you
you're
said
not.
a
No, you're not. No, you're
disadvantage.
not.
No,
So
I'm
even though
No,
they
you're
rolled
not.
a
I rolled a disadvantage. I'm rolling very well on 2 separate dice. I ran.
Oh, shit.
I rolled a 20 on one, and then a 10 for the second roll on it, and I rolled a 9 on one and then a 20 on the second one. So I got. I'm doing good, but I didn't. Only one attack hits. This wild swing as you try and move off does connect with you. That is going to be 6 slashing damage.
But the thing about
Ouch.
invisibility is it goes straight through him because he's a ghost now.
No.
Wait, can they see his blood?
And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw to see if you can maintain concentration on
Oh no.
the attack.
Henry, you're trying to ruin my fun thing.
It is either you have to beat a 10.
I didn't.
What'd you roll?
So it's just
A 7 total.
Okay. You make it out of their area of effect, and you can continue moving. So they do attack, but your invisibility drops as
hold
you
on.
move out.
that's not how I imagined it. Here's how I imagined it. He hits him, and it's just Margbark sitting there like looking at him, just like with a shocked look on his face. He goes, "Oh, gotta go!"
Oh no, gotta get the fuck out of here. And he just hauls ass.
No, it'd be better. This is what would be better. He gets hit, and he puts his hand up and covers his eyes with the knife and goes, "You can't see me."
You can't see me. He does a John Cena.
Yeah. Gives him the old. He's wearing camo shorts.
Wow.
I want to
These are
make
all
sure
very good
that
and fun
they
things.
could get opportunity attacks. So I'm actually going to read into this because I don't want to fuck you over.
How
Yes,
often
yes, he does.
can
Don't
I
let him
use
lie.
invisibility?
Yeah. He does it, and then he casts it
You
again.
could use it a lot more to get into combat and get advantage on your first roll.
I mean, can I just use it turn after
You know
turn
what?
after turn if
You know
I
what?
want to?
Here's the thing. I wanted to rule that they could get opportunity attacks on you. However, the disengage action would allow you to disengage from all attackers.
Invisibility is an action. So
Hang on, let me finish. The disengage action allows you to move away from all attackers. You are using a spell slot and your action to cast invisibility, which I think is at least worth a disengage. So I am going to allow you to move out of their threat range unattacked, maintain invisibility. However, they know that you've left the area. They have the wherewithal to attempt to try and follow the sounds that you're making over the din of battle. They're going to try and follow you because they understand what invisibility is. These guys are very well trained. So they know something has gone on. They know that just swinging wildly at this point, they could injure themselves or further damage their weapons, as one has already done. So you sneak out of their threat range, and where are you moving?
I'm headed in the direction from which Six's voice came.
Okay, you can recognize that Six's voice came from the primary location of the disturbance from earlier, and can begin to make your way up there. You can tell that they're taking Archie in that direction as well, and we're going to go ahead and say at this point, Osiris, you've been manacled, and they have picked you up, and they are moving you in that direction as well. So, Margbark, your option here is just to follow these three and try and remain out of the grasp of the group that is trying to find you, or attempting to climb and bolt and quickly make your way towards Six, which is going to be much more difficult. What do you want to do?
So I was really thinking kind of a mixture of those two things, to be honest with you. Like, obviously, my goal here is to go towards Six, because he's the only unknown in this situation, right? Like,
Okay.
I need to find out why he's here, what the heck's going on, where we're at. But also, I want to keep an eye out as best as I can for where they're taking Archie and Osiris.
Okay.
So I want to kind of be sneaky, but also I'm sneaking, following, and headed towards Six.
Okay. How long does invisibility last?
1 hour.
Excellent. All right. So I will allow you to kind of maneuver along with these guys. These streets aren't very wide. They've been hand hewn by non-expert hands. So trying to maintain a decent speed is going to be difficult as you slide through these narrow paths. So you'll take every opportunity you can to get ahead of these. Go ahead and give me a stealth roll at advantage, please, to see how well you can hide the sound of your footprints, or your footsteps.
It's 15 plus 3, 18.
Very good. Okay. You move along. You know how to place your feet. You are keeping an eye out for anything that might trip you up, and are walking primarily on the balls of your feet to maintain a lower sound profile. We can go ahead and move around in the order a little bit. As everyone is being taken away, you can all kind of tell that you're being taken up these pathways, up each of these tiers, and towards the Hadley building. Right now, I need a final death saving throw, hopefully final death saving throw from Archie. Again, this is at advantage. Let's see how you do.
The last one's a 19.
Very nice. All right. You can feel the blood circulating. You hear a ringing in your ears as you regain consciousness. Your rage is keeping you up and preparing you to continue moving. I will give you that you kind of understand what the situation is right now. They have picked you up. You are at 1 HP. And you are gripped firmly by 3 of these fully armored knights. They have not locked you in manacles. They figured that you are unconscious. What do you do?
So I obviously don't have my weapon right now, right?
No, they have taken your weapon away. And I will say during this revival, I will allow you to maintain rage. That'll be the one thing that I give you. So they have
That's cool.
stripped
I
you
just
of your
want to make
armor
sure.
or your weapons. Yep.
All right, cool. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go for one's throat with my bite attack.
Okay. The maw, basically your face reformed as you passed out to your typical visage, but the maw reforms and you launch your face towards one of their throats. The one on the right side of you. Go ahead and roll for me. Yeah, because you're not doing an aimed attack. You're just trying to attack them.
Okay. 25 and 19. I get 2 bite attacks because I'm...
Oh, I was like, hey, if you're trying to do an aim attack, I mean, you got it. 25 and 19.
Okay,
All right.
so I have the bite attack because I have the maul, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I get 2 attacks on an attack action, so I'm essentially chomping down twice. Okay, I just want to make sure
Perfectly.
you understood what I was...
Yeah. So you dive forward. You connect your teeth down around flesh. Go ahead and roll that attack for me.
So basically, his rage is carrying him at 1 HP just to do all this. Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably not actually conscious at this point. It's probably just straight up instincts and battle rage.
Actually, you know what? Let's not do a damage attack. This man was not prepared. What I want to do here is a roll that I talked about and almost implemented last time. This is an emphasis roll. You are going to roll 2 dice. 2 die? I don't know. You're going to roll 2 of them round rocks. Whichever one is farther away from 10 is the one that is going to count. And this is either going to go... Yes. Whichever one's farthest away from 10 is the one that's going to count. So this is either going to be very good or very bad.
Dope. I like that.
I got an 8 and a 17.
An 8 and a 17. 17 is definitely farther away from 10.
Yes.
You launch yourself
Nice.
forward and connect. Your teeth sink into one of these men's throats, and you can feel it connect directly with the jugular. The blood pours out of his neck into your mouth, down your maw, and stains your crimson suit. Just a bit darker crimson. This man goes cold, drops to his knees, and falls dead on the ground as you pass out again. Holy shit! There's a lot happening in this episode. And let me tell you this, there's going to be a lot happening in the next coming episodes. We're in a big part of the story, everyone, and I really, really hope you're enjoying everything that's happening.
We're coming
so
up on
far.
our year anniversary. I don't know if we're going to keep this take, but this is great.
Yeah, it's a great take. Hey, all right. First things first. I want to go ahead and address something that's happened in this episode. I know I ruled invisibility very wrongish. I know it's supposed to be that attacks of opportunity only happens on target you see, but I looked that up and learned it afterwards. I didn't feel good about it.
It
It's
worked
fine. It's
out
staying in the
because
pocket.
you gave him the thing anyways. It's fine.
Yes. But here's the thing. You have my permission to at me on everything at Netherrealm. Unlike all the things that matter, pretty much. If it's a deviation of that somewhere, I don't know. I can't remember what that is. Netherrealm podcast.
It's everything on one of them except for the one
Instagram?
that you have to stick your tongue out, stand on one leg
Oh,
in order
yeah.
to get there. Yeah, exactly.
Pat your belly, rub your head.
It's either at Netherrealm or at Netherrealm Podcast. We kind of forget. It doesn't. I mean, just go to our website, netherrealm.com, and you
That
can
has
find
all our
all
links.
of our social media. Yeah, exactly. All of our social
Good job,
media.
Will. Good job.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're really liking the podcast, please consider sharing it. We don't do the best of promotion on other things, so it's up to you to keep the podcast going.
Tanner, you know what's even more exciting? This episode is pretty much our year anniversary. Woo! We've been doing this for over a year at this point. I think we've released about a year's worth.
Wasn't it August
I think it should be.
15th of last year?
Was our first one August of 15th?
I think it was. I
We
think it was.
released
I think you're
three
early.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Well,
Little-
we're getting
little
very
premature.
close. Maybe we're planning on releasing a couple of trailers that are going to give a little bit more insight to what we do here at the year anniversary. So y'all look out for that.
For trailers, yeah. Thank you
Watch
for
out for
making
the
it.
trailers. Yeah, you made it 27 episodes in. Yeah, and now we're doing trailers. Boom.
Oh, goodness. Hey, well, this midpoint's gone on far too long. So
Yeah.
we'll end it, please.
Okay. Yeah, next episode comes out on July the 31st. I was about to say June. We're in July. This is the garbage.
This is a great take. Hey, enjoy the rest of the episode. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Six, you are up at the head of this. They usher you into the main building that says Hadley and Sons on the outside. They open the door, and inside, again, is the very well-dressed young man standing in there, arms crossed, looking at the door, and he says, General Tritt, did a good job. You get the rest of them? I heard some more commotion. You round all them up too? Yes, sir. I managed to, get the boys rallied quick enough. We got everything taken care of pretty quickly. One seems to still be out and about, but that will be taken care of swiftly. Very good. Very good to hear. So, you, and he points to you, Six. The fuck you doing here?
Well, that's a really tough question. I really don't know.
No, okay. We don't answer with tough question. We say exactly how, when, and why you got here, all right? I don't want any excuses. Straightforward answer.
Okay, so I was fucking with a rod.
He looks up to Tritt and says, Tritt, give him one. Bam! Tritt slams a metaled fist in the back of your head.
Hey, look, you're metal too. It's okay.
Yeah.
Orange,
You take-
yellow,
You take 2
Green,
damage.
Green, squirrel.
raven, squirrel. No.
He's been
Okay,
reset
take two.
again.
Not sure what that was for. I was being honest.
I don't care about honesty, all right? I want a very quick and precise answer. I'm an important man, and you answer my question easily and exactly.
Okay. Are you gonna ask me a question?
He looks back to the general and nods. The general smacks you in the back of the head again. You take 1 damage.
I'm thoroughly confused. I went into a tunnel. I was searching for some missing logs. Does that have anything to do with this operation?
You don't ask questions here, I'm afraid.
Understood.
So, you're the reason why the shipment stopped coming in.
Oh, no. No.
Shipment stopped, you appeared. I can't see any other correlation that's not outside of that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I came looking for Aeneas.
Oh, shit. Okay. You
I owe him a little money?
You came looking for me dead. And you owe us money.
Oh. He's your dad. Yes, I do. I have it. But it's with my friend, Margbark. I don't know where he is right now. He has it in his bag. Bruce
Right,
is got
okay. Okay. Sure. Fine.
The ultimate vengeance, not even killing him myself.
Is this this friend? He's coming up now. He's one of your other friends that got captured because we got 3 of them.
Which ones did you capture?
We got this little one, female, had a didgeridoo. We got this big one.
So glad you know what a didgeridoo is.
6-arm sleeves. Kind of feral. That's what we got so far.
That's Osiris and Sammy. Good dudes. Good dudes.
Right, okay.
Samuel, technically, Samuel.
Fine. So neither of
I
them
can't believe
have...
you're not making me roll a single deception in all this, honestly.
I'm not... This
He
kid...
has no ability to tell whether you're lying or not at this point. 'Cause he doesn't know
That's
anything.
Yeah.
fair.
And the thing is that there are some assumptions going on right now. So,
Yeah.
okay. So we've got a couple of questions unanswered, right? So we've captured some people that don't seem to be the people that we need because we needed someone named who? What was their name again? You said has the bag. Who's got the bag?
Oh, that's Margbark. And listen, point me outside. I'll tell Margbark where I am. He'll come with this bag. We can be done. Doop doop. Easy peasy.
Now that's the plan. I am going to require a deception roll from.
Okay, understood. What is my deception? Oh, that's perception. My fault.
So wait, the plan is to let Margbark bring the bag in?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I start flailing because I can't subside by the... No, I'm just kidding.
Just out of curiosity, if I was to if I was to try and cast guidance on myself right now, how bad would that go over for me?
What's the requirements on it?
Verbal and semantic.
You're going to start
they'd know you're casting a
and
spell.
they're going to probably punch you in the back of the head again.
Okay, all right, fine. I didn't know if they were gonna be. They're well trained. You already said that, so they know what spells look like and all that stuff. Okay, all right. Well, here goes. Come on. 17 minus 1, 16. Oh, it's a -1. I was really worried about that. That's better than I could have hoped for. So go ahead, do your worst.
Natural 20.
Ooh, he rolled a nat 20 to know. Oh my god. Okay. Well,
He looks like a child, but you can see a lot of knowing in his face. He knows deceit. His family knows deceit. It is taught from a very young age.
yep.
So he looks at you, he says, okay, all right, that's fine. Let's find him. Sure. Open the door, Trit. All right. Give me a perception roll, 6.
Nat 1. Natural uno.
All right. Trit opens the door and says, after you. And the 2 knights on either side of you usher you out the door.
Wow, you guys are nicer than I thought. Cool. I walk out the door.
Call him.
Okay, I use thaumaturgy.
Margbark, jig is up. They know I'm looking for Aeneas.
And I'm saying this loud so that all of my friends can hear.
They know I'm looking for Aeneas, and they know I owe him money. I need to give him what's in the bag.
Okay. Margbark, you finally made your way up towards where Archie is at this point. You see him passed out on top of this knight, just with his face down in this gushing blood. The other knights are scrambling to try and get the guy up. They pull Archie off of him, and they are trying to resuscitate this other knight. They leave Archie on the ground.
With a big smile on his face,
Yeah.
covered in blood.
Mouth hanging open, smiling
Yep.
while he's passed out.
So, Archie, I'll actually, the health that you would have regained, I will give it to you. So you have 1 plus what you would have gotten from your attack. You just remain unconscious.
Okay.
All right. Margbark. So you see this happening. What do? You are right close by. You'll be within 5 feet if you continue up on the path. And you've heard 6 say this out loud.
I'm within 5 feet of Archie.
Is
that what you said?
You can be. You can walk past them and move up. You are not quite there yet.
I'm going to continue on past Archie.
Okay.
Because I feel like he's in a position now that I really, like, I don't know that I can do much for him, especially if I catch those guards' attention. If they stop resuscitating their friend who's hopeless anyway, they may realize that and attack me. So I'm just going to keep moving towards 6.
Okay. All right. You continue making your way all the way up and are close enough to now see 6 being surrounded by this group of guards with this large commanding officer here. His hair is slicked back. His face is covered in scars. And they are just all looking out for you. But you are within 20 feet at this point of this group.
All right, I'm going to drop my invisibility with my hands up and say, okay, gentlemen, I know you've been looking for me. Here I am. I mean no one harm. Please, we're just here to deliver payment to Aeneas. I'm not moving. I'm standing still.
Okay.
20 feet away.
6, did you announce payment to Aeneas in your announcement?
I did.
Okay, cool.
I said we need to pay Aeneas.
Okay, all right. The general ushers you in. No one rushes to handcuff you. Get inside.
At this point, 6 chimes in and says, look, I know you know why we're here now, and I feel like I've given you good enough reason. I know Aeneas, he can vouch for me. I know he's not here right now, but this is a protected bag. Margbark, if you would, hand the bag. This is a protected bag. It is all you need to do is say the password. The password is just something simple. What was it again? I think it's storm loud, and pull out the payment. You can have the bag.
Yes, it's an ancient word. It comes from family ties of mine. This bag is sacred to my family. It's been passed down for generations. So Dorm Loud is the key. Say it, reach your hand into the bag, and you will have your payment for your deeds.
All right, fine. The kid will say, well, and I've actually given you guys his name, so I don't need to keep saying the kid.
Its name is Elliot Maxwell.
Yeah, thank you.
Hadley, obviously.
Yeah.
But.
The Hadley kid, yeah, Elliot Maxwell will say, all right, I think we'll wait until everyone's here. Does that sound all right? Why don't you two take a seat?
Understood.
And the guards
You have the
usher
bag
you over
now.
to chairs. Yep, they take the bag, they slap it down on the table nearby. Osiris, they drag you by Archie as they lift him up, and they start wrapping up the other knight who is clearly dead. You can see blood just dripping down Archie's face as he is, their eyes closed as they're dragging him up towards the house. Do you just continue to allow them to move you along?
You know, anything that I'm good. Yeah, I am at their surrender right now.
She said she does not want the smoke.
I do not want the smoke, at least not yet.
Okay. At this point, everyone is brought up to the primary building. Archie, they prop you up in a chair, which you really don't know, but everyone else sees nearby. Trit will say, Do we want to wake this one up, sir? And Hadley will nod to that. Get a bucket. One of the knights goes out, comes back with a bucket of cold water, throws it in your face, Archie, which rouses you.
Gross.
We're not playing that. We're not playing that.
Not arouse, you freak.
Arouse, you freak.
Hey, if you haven't, go check out our TikTok at
And
Netherrealm.
Instagram.
And yeah, do
And
the
YouTube.
Instagram. Oh yeah,
And
do all
YouTube.
of them. Okay.
All of
We
them.
already said that during the midpoint. Sorry.
Hey, let's reiterate, man. You got to drive traffic. It's all about
Tick-tock,
clicking that
tick-tock.
bell, giving us a like, and pounding
Instagram.
that mom. What?
Pound
Smash
that.
that subscribe button.
If this video gets 10,000 likes, we're gonna eat a
I will
frog.
literally shit my...
The Dungeons and Dragons video, they don't want you to see.
Oh, God. All right, anyway.
You know what? If this video gets 100 likes, I will allow Archie. I will make Archie a werewolf. All right. Everyone is now in this room. They're sat in chairs. You are all handcuffed. And the bag of holding, the black leather satchel, is sat there right on the center of the table. Archie, you can recognize the facial features in Elliot Maxwell. The similarities are there.
When they wake Archie up, Six makes a point, because Six has learned a bunch from Archie. I'm just saying. He may not have used to being able to do this, but after being with Archie for a while, he's kind of picked up on what he needs to do here. He says, okay, everyone's here. Samuel, Osiris, Margbark, myself. You can call me Six. That's my name.
Fine. Good to know. I guess if we're going to have cordialities, I'm Elliot Maxwell Hadley.
Don't you have a brother? Your father talks well about you.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I've got a bruv. I do have that. Younger. Let's leave him out of conversation, okay? You can see him wince at that.
Ah, understood. I'm very sorry.
Okay.
Is he cool? Okay, I don't say that. I don't say that. Just keep going. No,
right.
I don't say that.
You don't say that.
So what we've got here is a bag of paint. And you say that I just reach my hand inside, say the little magic word of Dormloud, and I can get my money out. Sorry, my dad's money. Is that what we're going
Correct,
for here?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes,
Alright.
yes, very much so.
Sounds good. You do it.
I fucking knew it.
I'll do it.
I think it would. He knows. It's his bag. I think it would be best if he did it. But
I just figured, if you didn't trust me, you don't know me, I don't know you, I don't trust you, you probably don't trust me, that you'd want to get the payment yourself, but if you'll take these handcuffs off of me, I'll be glad to retrieve it for you.
All right. Trit. Trit comes around and unshackles the cuffs. Do it. But no sudden movements. You can feel a sword poke into your side.
Okay, here it goes.
I'm so excited for this.
Hey, Tanner, can I get a layout of the room?
Yes, you can get a layout of the room. I'll do that really quickly. So it's pretty simple in here. Wooden floors, stone walls. There are 2 windows that are on the back side of this. You can see that this might be the only location here that can get a little bit of sunlight from a distance far off. There is a hearth over to your right. The door that you came in is behind you at this point. There are a total of 6 guards in here, which includes Trit. The hearth over to your right is very large. It is currently lit. The only weapons that you see are attached to the guards and your axe, which is in the farthest corner away from you, and behind one of the other knights.
So
In the
okay,
center,
so
there is
like-
a large table, probably 6 feet by 3 feet.
Okay, so then where's the party and Elliot in relation to me?
So the party is going to be basically around you. On the far left, there is Six. Then there is Margbark, who is between 5 and 10 feet away from Six. Then Osiris, then you. So from left to right, Six, Margbark, Archie, Osiris. And each of you are between 5 and 10 feet away from each other. Each of you have a guard behind you. There is one in the far corner to the left away from you. And there is one guard by the door, which is Trit. And then across the table from you is Hadley Jr. Elliot Maxwell. All right. Margbark. They usher you forward. The sword stays in your thigh, or in your thigh. The sword stays in your side.
So that would also be painful, to be fair.
Yeah, it would be. It stays in your side, though, and they usher you forward. All right. Don't make any fast moves. Reach your hand in there. Pull out what's owed, and then we'll talk, okay? Maybe then we can have, a nice meal, maybe some glasses of whiskey, whatever you want, We're stocked here.
I knew you seemed like a reasonable young man. So I take one hand and grab the rim of the bag and put my other hand underneath the bottom of the bag to kind of support its weight. And with my left hand that's on the top, I say, Dormloud, and I reach down into the bag, but I grab the rim of the bag and use my bottom hand to push upward to turn the bag inside out and dump the contents on the floor.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay.
Did you?
I gotta look something up.
Does he have to turn it
I
inside out?
quickly scramble to grab the Chablis.
Does he have to turn it inside out to dump the contents out?
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
I
you
just looked it
dump
up.
everything out of a bag of holding,
Yeah,
though.
if you
Yep,
turn it
okay.
inside out, you have everything comes out unharmed.
Okay. Margbark, what I want from you is this all is going to happen in slow motion. This is your idea. You know what's going to happen, and you know what's going to come out of the bag. As all of this shitstorm starts, I want you to explain it, and I give you permission to play around and paint a picture with the other characters too. So you have a little bit of DM leeway to paint the scene yourself.
Hell yeah. All right, so as I push upward on the bag, the very first thing to pop out is bink, a bottle of Chablis, and it's in slow motion. And you can see as it flips through the air a little glisten of water as it's still chilled from its magical spell, where it's been sweating a little bit. Little tiny shimmers of water come off of the bottle as it flips through the air. And as it hits the ground in slow motion, you see my eyes widen as I'm waiting to see if it breaks, and it doesn't. And you can see the face of elation come over my expression there. The next thing to come out is the top of a stone, a big white stone. And as it does, Six's face begins to have these long, spindly black tendrils coming from it that start to stretch across the room. What else did I have in the bag? I know Dormloud's in there, duh.
It's just Dormloud.
Was there something else?
Nope.
Just
Okay,
Dormloud.
the final last thing to come out of the bag is a massive, huge, black armored being. And he slams to the ground and just shakes the whole building with a and he looks around and says,
Shit stain.
Shit stain.
I rage and leap towards Elliot Hadley.
You are manacled.
Cool. I leap at him with my mouth, my raging, biting mouth.
So Archie launches forward. Your chair kicks back from your force. What I will do, because you have one guard on you, is going to try and grab you as you launch forward. This will be a contested athletics check. They will do it at a disadvantage.
I'm not trying to
because
attack
they were not
Elliot, by
sprays.
the way. I'm trying to use my mouth to grab him.
That's fine. Okay. All right.
Just want to clarify that.
So, contested athletics. This guy was surprised that you even had the
Natural
momentum
20.
to this.
"Oh, nice."
Well, that's an appropriate nat 20.
You kick this chair back, and it slams into this guy, throwing him into the wall behind you, and launch yourself forward. Your maw forming again once more from your face. The snout elongating, the teeth coming down. Just this look of a wolf. However, this time with all the rage behind you and what this kind of means to you, the change spreads farther. You get this sharper look to your eyes, this glow to them as well as you leap forward with this strength. You clear the table and you, with your hands behind you manacled, you bury your face into this kid's throat, and you try and throw him back to the floor, which you do very easily. All right, so that's done. We'll circle back around. Six and Osiris, you also are capable of doing anything at this moment of surprise.
6 is not. I thought about it. I was going to say something. 6 cannot. He has tendrils going from his face to the rock.
That is true.
Osiris is wishing she never stayed.
Fuck these guys, I'm going home.
She's like, why?
And so,
You know,
Osiris
like the
just-
magic, the magic school bus, little like redhead kid. He's like, why did I wish for this adventure? I don't know. I mean, like,
Okay.
just mouth agape. Just what the fuck is this?
I have a couple of major things to resolve here. First off, Dormloud the Revenant in his full strength is taller than this room. His black helmet scrapes against the ceiling as he sort of leans over and pulls the massive greatsword from his back. The slicing as it scrapes against against the armor is piercing in this room. All the men around prepare to attack him. Their attention is immediately drawn. He lets out this yell, which I need everyone except Archie, because you are already on the ground. I need everyone to give me a strength saving throw, please. A dexterity saving throw.
I think 6 would automatically fail it if it's going to bring harm to him.
I'm fine with that.
13.
I'm never going to roll a good roll again.
Okay, 13.
A natural 1.
Holy shit. Okay.
+3.
You
Okay.
explode.
Margbark, 6, and Osiris. You are thrown away from Dormloud as this wave of concussive energy comes out from him. Yes,
Does the rock go with him?
The rock kind of tumbled out on the floor. So the rock does move as well.
Okay.
So does the bottle of Chablis.
No.
All of these
Probably.
things, every person in here, and also those items are jettisoned towards the wall.
This is how we lose the Chablis, guys.
The only one to succeed on the save is General Tritt, who braces himself during this attack. Osiris and Margbark.
No, don't roll.
Both
No, don't roll
take-
damage.
You know, what was his name? The guy, the wizard I cut in half? He was right. Dormloud's about to wreck us.
It doesn't matter. Whatever damage you roll, I'm down.
Okay. 13 damage to you both.
Yep.
Oh, I'm down too.
Margbark, what I want from you is a dexterity saving throw for the bottle of Chablis. As you're knocked backwards, I will give you the ability to try and maneuver yourself between it and the wall to save it. You have been
If I
rolling
ever needed a good
very
roll,
poorly.
this
Fraser,
is now.
please save
This
the
is
Chablis.
the I could die, but as long as I have the Chablis.
No.
No, not the
No,
Chablis.
Fraser. Don't say it's a net 1.
It's a 2.
You attempt to position yourself between the Chablis and the wall. Because of your position, being manacled, and the force that this spell is pushing you away with, you are unable to. And the Chablis...
Oh, did I say 2? Oh, the 0 is just really small.
It's
It was
really,
a 20.
really small. Yep, okay. The Chablis shatters against the stone wall.
Can we say that it shatters in such a way that a little bit gets in his mouth so he gets to taste it?
I will... Okay.
Margbark leans in slow motion with his tongue out, going, no!
Okay, yeah. All right. You know what? Yes. So you lean out and get a drop of this Chablis on your outstretched tongue. It is absolutely exquisite. And we'll give you D-Inspiration on one roll, which is any roll you choose this session or next session will be at advantage. Any roll you choose.
Nice.
Okay?
So can I reverse time real quick to re-roll for the Chablis? No, the damage that I took knocks me out, but as I fall with this drop of Chablis in my mouth, I go, oh, the Chablis is so good. And I pass out.
All right.
And then he rages.
And then I rage and swing.
Yep. All right.
And punch the door.
Osiris, this concussive damage throws you back against the wall, taking you down as well. You can see all this crazy shit happening since you've joined this party. I want a very quick thought as you lose consciousness.
I really wish I hadn't stayed. I should have gone with that guy to the witch's house. And then I see stars as I pass out. Literally, I guess.
They're beautiful.
They're beautiful.
Yep.
What's the
It's a
bird?
nice way to die.
What's the birds
okay
that
with
used to
dying
fly
this way.
around people's heads when they get hit? in
Oh,
cartoons?
canaries?
I think there's actually.
Is that what they are,
I think it was-
canaries?
I think so. All right. 6. I'm going to resolve Archie last for sake of it being a very important moment. 6. Yes, the tendrils are coming out of your face. You can feel this pull. And as this stone is blown back to you, the tendrils from each reach out this inky blackness, and it gravitates towards you. And once again, you can feel that connection, and you can see 2 very distinct things. The first is you can feel the vision from the Neverthere again, this entity that takes things, and you can see it moving across Atoria, crossing the plains, basically following almost the path that you took to Drosden Mill. But it's going very slowly as it moves. Your vision changes, and you kind of don't really see things, but you are aware of something. You're aware of another stone. It is being handed from one person to another. But because you have no vision of it, it is just a feeling. And the feeling that you get is one of familiarity for one of these other people. I need you to roll insight for me to see if you can kind of draw on that connection and kind of figure out who has their hands on this other stone.
17 plus 6. Let's get it.
Wilford Drosden.
Ooh.
Fucking what?
What?
Fucking. Okay, another stone, as in what I am currently.
The other thing that you get from this, because it is in Wilford's hand, because of that good roll, your vision switches to his. And you know that this is in real time. The person that Wilford Drosden is looking at, that he is receiving this stone from, is a dwarf in very simple robes. The vision cuts out, and we are back to you. It's coming. It feels the connection between you and the stone and is making its way there. It is moving south at a very rapid pace.
Okay, first of all, am I still connected to the stone, or did I gain consciousness back this time?
All right, so what are you asking? I will give you a little bit. You have to tell me what you're asking.
The stone right now. I'm connected to my stone. I got the vision of Wilford Drosden and freaking Brother Gansel, who is very fucking obvious that's Brother Gansel. Like, when you say I regain consciousness, am I still black tendril face?
I meant
can't say anything?
you don't regain consciousness. You just regain your sense of position. You're no longer in these visions directly, but you are
Now
still
you're
within this
screaming
trance.
across Atoria as the Neverthere.
Yeah.
I'm still within the trance. I can't do anything about that.
But you still have a connection. If you're trying to reach out, I will give this to you.
That's what I'm saying. I want to talk to the thing for the first time.
The Neverthere?
The Neverthere.
Ooh, fuck. Okay. You get a very short string of consciousness to try and do this. You are losing sense of self as you're connected with this. So I will allow you something very direct, very short, and you may or may not get an answer.
Why?
You don't get an answer in words. You get an answer in feeling. And this feeling is a total sense of emptiness. Trying to satiate. It is very animalistic, very basic. However, buried somewhere deep, deep, deep within there is a different sense. Some sort of consciousness that is more intelligent and directing, but it is so far within that it is very, very hard to pinpoint and find. So again, you only get a sense of emotion from it. And the emotion that you get is very, very distinct. It is something that you have thought yourself in a past life, but it is only a thought that you developed alongside a partner. And this thought is power over death. Archie, you have connected with Elliot Maxwell Hadley. Your mouth is around his throat. You are more feral than you've ever felt. With all the damage that has been done to you and all these emotions that you are feeling, control is very difficult to come by right now. Your face has changed. You are, if you were to look down at your hand where your tattoo was, it has grown. The inking and markings in there continue to spread from this moon tattoo on the back of your hand. There are other things here at play than your natural abilities. What are you doing as you've pinned this kid down? You can feel this concussive force throwing you forward, and it is going to slam the two of you into the wall. Any more damage that you take will likely knock you out again because you have a very small health pool. So in the moment of you about to be flung, and before you hit, I will grant you some maneuverability.
Okay. Archie, he throws his torso back because obviously he's clearly supernaturally strong right now, and drops his knee on Elliot's chest, and he leans real close, saliva falling out of his teeth, just the most awful werewolf movie you've ever seen situation, and he just goes, "Tell your daddy the black wolf hunts."
Okay. Beautiful. You say this, and you are slammed against the wall, and you pass out. All of you at this point have blacked out. You don't know what's going on with Dormlound or the Knights or anything. You can catch flashes of fighting and death curdles as people die all around. There are a lot of people here attempting to defend. That is the one thing that you're aware of. Interspersed with this after a bit, you catch glimpses of sunlight in and out of consciousness. The group of you are very injured. You are trying to really grab hold of pulling yourselves back out of this. There are sounds that you hear every now and then, the sounds of cartwheels and of horses, and birds, and then the sounds of a city, and the sounds of an ocean, and of finally cages locking. You realize that you have sacks on your heads and that you were placed in a jail cell. Over the next few days, you are given terrible food, gruel, bread, and are treated pretty poorly. They're saying that they're going to figure out what to do with you soon. And eventually, the group of you are taken out of these jail cells and up into this space. And you find yourself in the gallery of a courtroom in Port Wayworth.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. Okay.
Get out.